Today, we want to look at another interesting topic called plane geometry 1. We have plane geometry 2 too, but today we are going to limit ourselves on plane geometry 1. The plane geometry 1 has gotten to do with foundational concept, and we are going to talk of lines, planes, points, and then angles. But the plane geometry 2 is the build up of the whole concept of the plane geometry 1. So, at the end of the lesson, you should be able to draw a circle and then you label its parts. And then the difference between sector and then segment, you should be able to know the differences. So, let's begin by looking at part of a circle as a subtopic under the plane geometry 1. So I have my circle like this, and then the center. The distance around this circle is known as circumference. Now with this one, if I draw any line touching both ends of the circumference without passing through the center of the circle, like this line is known as a chord or chord. And then the curve here becomes an arc. If I shade the chord together with the arc like this, the shaded portion becomes segment. So when you look at the shaded portion and then the unshaded portion, you realize that the shaded portion is small, but the unshaded one is bigger. So you can also call the shaded portion as a minor segment, and then the bigger portion becomes a major segment. Then again, I draw a line, this time passing through the center of the circle. That line becomes a diameter. So the diameter touches both ends of the circumference, passing through the center of the circle. It's like dividing the circle into two equal parts, have become a semicircle. Okay. Then, if I draw another line this time from the center to the circumference of the circle, that line is known as a radius. So, when you look at the diameter and then the chord, the diameter can also be referred to as the longest chord or a special chord. The same diameter, if I draw a line from the point here, as I move my marker here to the right hand side like this, here becomes a radius, and then the other part becomes another radius. So you realize that twice of radius always gives you a diameter. As I said, from the center to the circumference is also a radius. Now, if I shade this portion, that portion becomes a sector. So, a sector is when two radius is being bounded by an arc. So that shaded region becomes a sector. Now, These are the parts that make up the circle. Talking of the distance around this circle, which is the circumference, then we have the segment, we have the sector, we have the diameter. As I said, twice of the radius will produce the diameter, and also known as a special chord, and we have the chord itself. I hope you have enjoyed the lesson. And for your assignment, you draw a circle of radius 3 centimeters and then you label it parts. And then again, differentiate between a sector and then a segment. So we meet again to discuss another subtopic, which is an angle. We will end here and then looking forward to see you another time. Thank you.